2/3 of the season has come and gone. I'm Scott Hanson, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the New York Giants. And this is Jared Goff. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Lions win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the man who was a top 10 pick for the Carolina Panthers back in the day, Christian McCaffrey. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Keon Coleman. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. The Bills are getting hot. It's a 3rd straight win, and they take this one in style. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hanson saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Welcome to downtown Detroit and welcome inside Ford Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Thank you all so much for finding time in your Thanksgiving holiday to join us. Brock Huard and Kate Scott here with you. And Brock, it's an annual tradition. We have a game in Detroit and a game in Dallas every year on this day. It's part of the old John Madden Thanksgiving celebration.
Yeah, and you can just feel John. But I just feel him as I got these headsets on and getting a chance and the privilege to call this game. It's become a part of people's celebration of the holiday every year. And I wish for every player in the league they'd got a chance at least once to play in a Thanksgiving Day game, because there really is a unique feel to it. You feel it in the building right now that you really don't get in any other contest.
Just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL, Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Give a lot of credit to Jordan last year. Worked through a bunch of injuries over the course of the season. Remember, the Packers were down and had to claw themselves back to the playoffs. These kids average almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years as a starter. A big reason why they made the postseason both times.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down, ball at the 36. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Love from the gun. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus-yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 29. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
7-yard gain. That's good. We're on Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
3rd and 10.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain. So here comes 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Love. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, Well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, but just barely.
Takes the handoff, now low. On target to Musgrave. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Takes this one at the 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. One for Gibbs. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Hey, Kate, I think you and I have done this long enough to know that most of these offensive coordinators like to throw the ball in the NFL. They don't love calling run plays, and when one goes backwards, I can promise you we're going to see the ball in the air even more.
Out of the shotgun, Goff finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They give to Gibbs on the option. Escapes a defender. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
17 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down from the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Lloyd running dead ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Kirby Joseph on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Love.
29-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's third.
Throwing his Love on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Tucker Brown. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he's one of the best in the league this season. Still the guy that everybody is chasing in passing yards. Look at that. Up over 3,000 of them to this point. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A gain of 10 yards.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Play action here with Goff. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for no gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Up to the air now. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Goff now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Search pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Trying again following the sack. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Throwing is gone. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Complete to his running back, Greg Reynolds. And he's able to get this down to the 13. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
He was
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Goff. This one's gone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Lions. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Off play action, Goff. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Throwing from the gun here. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Love from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Throwing on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. First down throw from Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Van Ness on the tackle. Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Out now runs the Packer offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Play action. Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions, about set to begin their drive. On 1st down, it's gone. Completed over the middle. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's a gain of 2.
Gibbs now from the gun. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Jump off, caught by his back. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and
From the 48.
at the 48-yard line.
Throwing for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Goff off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's good for the Lions. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And he falls on it, so they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he works this to the 38 before going down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Goff now on 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Detroit Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now Goff taking off with it. And all he can get is he on here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
3rd down run by Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, I don't even know sometimes what it means to bow up, but that's exactly what the defense did. I do know this. It means stopping that offense in critical situations and forcing a 4th down. Now we'll get to see whether or not this offense wants to gamble.
Bates' kick is up and good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. And things things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Hand off here to Lloyd. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And the Packers first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He's across midfield.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Gain of 13 yards.
They run once more with Lloyd. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Green Bay.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
And the Packers first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. To the air with Love. Has it in close. And a stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Love from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Evans now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And we can just point to that last drive, right? Saw him pick up a couple of 3rd downs on their way to that field goal. Not quite the touchdown they wanted, but still able to add some more to their lead.
Yeah, and we know how hard it is, Kate, to sustain drives in the NFL.
Yeah.
It means doing what they did. Convert on that money down. Yeah, it's 3 points, but you love the execution on 3rd down especially.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Running it with Gibbs. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I'll tell you what, anytime we get to see this safety display his range, it's a thing of beauty, not just in the passing game, but look at him navigating all that traffic downhill and applying the hit to stick it behind the line.
Here's 2nd and 14. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they bring him down around the 34. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Packers.
Reed now in motion left. Play fake, it's Love. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Back to the air, Love. Gets it to him on the screen. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Complete to Marshawn Lloyd. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Stick it in the air, Love. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a 1st down. Love out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
A 34-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock the field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Here's Raymond on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Jump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he'll get it up to the 27. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
This might be a free play for him. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Into traffic, complete. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
14, Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
I got him. He's mine.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Goff on 3rd. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The Lions readying for the punt. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it clear the sideline over top the 14. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kate, I know you love studying all those bios and the game notes. And I bet you'll find most linebackers back in their day were running backs through high school, maybe even in college. And it gives them such an advantage to trigger.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Pass caught outright by Golden. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. They're now set for 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's good for a Lion.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 7 yards there, that brings up second down.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
A give to Gibbs. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3.
Back to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Back to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
First down, Green Bay.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He'll look to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
Desperation time here. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock, it's 4th down. You know, only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Completed to his running back. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running it with David Montgomery. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
The kick is off the mark, no good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
That's his 3rd strike, but they're not out of this thing yet, Kate. They still have a great chance to win it, but you know and I know. And it's a cruel business when it comes to being a kicker in this league. They will bring in other kickers on the off day. Just what happens when you miss this many kicks. They'll bring him in for a workout, and this kicker's got to hope that his job is still alive.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.